everything is very malleable. The brain is super malleable, especially as a kid, but even now. It's called neuroplasticity, and there's various things that you can do to maintain neuroplasticity, and that's why we're still able to pick up a new language, pick up a new hobby. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's a balance.
Okay. So
Do
I
you feel
guess
like
like
it takes a, or go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, while we're on that topic, like, how can you maintain that
Yeah,
neuroplasticity?
so um it they the study that I'm speaking on actually comes from mice, but what they found to increase neuroplasticity are a few things. One, exercise, believe it or not.
Okay.
Two, it's your environment. You need constant change. And that's why I can think of a few people that I know of that don't have constant change in their
Yeah.
surroundings. But I almost feel like I could feel my brain going numb if I don't have any sort of stimulation in my environment. And for the
Mhm.
mice, it was either a bigger space, different toys or wheels or etc. It's just that one blew my mind the most, and it seems so obvious, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not intuitive, I guess. So it's exercise, environment, and socialization.
Wow, that's
And
crazy.
yeah, and I mean, that's on mice, but I feel like all of those factors are extremely relevant to humans as well. So they've extrapolated it to apply to humans, and I believe it because I feel like those three things, they make such a difference for me. And thinking about where we're at right now with the pandemic, it
Mhm.
worries me for some people because it's just super important. And I feel like some people are maybe doing the opposite of neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
They're damaging themselves in various ways. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
it's interesting.
not exercising or even changing their space at all. Cause I like for me, when I was in New York, the amount of socialization, the amount of constant change and constant feedback from your environment, and then just walking as much as I did, I felt like I constantly could pick up and learn and improve my social skills and a variety of different skills just on the fly. Like it wasn't like I had to consciously put effort into it. And now being back in a Greenfield, Indiana, I have to struggle to get to make change in my own environment where it's so static. And
Right.
I like it makes sense because what's inside, your brain is reflected to what's outside. So if you have that constant change on what's outside, it's also going to reflect inward and going to be that constant change that's inward as well, which is which is really pretty cool. Like they talk about that spiritually a lot of times, just like
Yeah.
allowing change to be constant all the time and not resisting it. But then to hear that from somebody that's studying neuroscience, it's like, wow, that makes sense. Like rather than just
Yeah.
like a philosophical standpoint.
Yeah. And I wish I remembered the quote, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's something like um doing a lot is really hard, but doing nothing is hard too. So which hard do you want? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's
That's good stuff.
just so true to
Yeah.
me because it's like regardless, it it's gonna suck. But you want the suck that's gonna get you further. So you
Yeah.
need that strain, you need that change, you need that stimulation. And sometimes it doesn't feel good, but I guess this brings us back to interoception too. Sometimes it may not feel like feel good, but you know long term it's what you need. And
Mhm.
so I don't know. I feel like that's a interesting way to put it.